Okay, welcome back to Wisdom Talks. We were talking last time about the subject what to do when parents or relatives or other dear people disagree with our spiritual practice. And we were talking about the importance of presenting things in a very logical and relaxed way that we don't seem like a fanatic who is, and then it's uh, it's gonna make things easier. Now, even if you do that, it still might not work. Because eventually, this material world is a place where people are not here to do a spiritual practice. Uh, this material world is actually a place for people who are not very spiritual, who want to enjoy life in the material world. So, if you become spiritual in this kind of environment, really spiritual, I mean, not this like, well, yeah, whatever. Then there will be some opposition. There might be. There's probably gonna be some opposition, and some people will disagree with your spiritual practice. So what to do? Well, I mean, of course, you can be trying to please everyone, but eventually, it's your life, and eventually, the spiritual growth is the most important thing in a human life. Other other things useless. When you leave the body, nothing is left. You build a house, finish. You buy 5 cars, finished. There's even a story about one person in India. He made a big house, a big family. He left a very rich place and everything. And then he left the body. He died. And then in his next life, he became someone uh, in the same neighborhood, not so well off. And then he went to see his old house, and his sons and nephews they were beating him, and then they were kicking him out of the property. So that's typical case of what happens in the material world. You spend a lot of effort into investing into something and no benefit. As soon as you die, and even before, finish. So not much benefit. Of course, everyone in the material world is gonna ask us to go down this path. It's funny for me. Like parents, they usually advise you to follow their path. It didn't work for them, but anyway, you follow it also. But did it work for you? No. But so anyway, so this material world is a place where people are very materialistic, and as soon as you do some really spiritual things, they will become confused. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, why don't you fit in? Aren't we're supposed to enjoy the material life? You're supposed to enjoy life. So if you do, so it's gonna happen, and there will be some pressure. And the most important thing is that our spiritual life is our duty. It's nobody else's duty. It's not our parents' duty. It's not our friend's business. It's not our girlfriend's business. And this should be our top priority. Top priority. And whatever it takes, what to do? If your friends will not like you because you're spiritual, no problem. If your parents will not like you because you're spiritual, no problem. Of course, sometimes you have to figure it out how to make it in a nice way and avoid conflicts and so on. Of course, this spiritual person is not like going around and creating conflicts, but conflicts will come even if you try your best. So, uh, if they come, your main duty is to protect your spiritual life and to understand this is my top priority and I have to protect my spiritual life at all costs. So what? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say on this topic. It's a very hard topic because it's very emotional. It's very attachments are very strong to family. Attachment from family are very strong. Pressure can be very strong. But what to, this is your top priority.